Let's now understand about summer solstice and winter solstice. The word solstice in Latin means sun standing still. On June 21st or June 22nd, the Earth's position is at 23.5 degrees towards the sun. Hence the Tropic of Cancer receives the direct rays of the sun and northern hemisphere experiences summer season. The summer season applies only to northern hemisphere as southern hemisphere is experiencing its winter season because south pole is away from the sun. The special features of a summer solstice are: the duration of day is longer in the northern hemisphere than night. The length of day increases with increasing latitude north of the equator. The relative lengths of day and night are in exact opposite relations. In the northern hemisphere, day is longer than night, whereas in the southern hemisphere, night is longer than day. Winter solstice. The conditions at the winter solstice on December 22nd are exactly reverse of summer solstice conditions. At this time, south pole of the axis is inclined directly towards the sun, and the southern hemisphere enjoys the same conditions of increased sunshine, and south pole will have continuous daylight for 6 months. The special features of winter solstice are: the sun shines directly over it, Tropic of Capricorn, hence the length of day increases as one goes towards the south pole. Day is longer in southern hemisphere than night. Equinoxes. On March 20 or 21st and September 22nd or 23rd, spring and autumnal equinoxes, the relation of earth to sun's rays is identical. All places on earth have 12 hours of day and 12 hours of night. Day and night are of equal length, 12 hours each at all latitudes. This explains the word equinox from the Latin, means equal days and equal nights. Inclination of the axis and its significance. The earth spins on an imaginary line called axis. The north of this line is called North Pole, 90 degree north of equator, and south of this axis is called South Pole, 90 degrees south of equator. The earth rotates on this axis, but it is not at a right angle to the plane of revolution. It makes an angle of 66.5 degrees with the plane of ecliptic, and is tilted 23.5 degrees from a line perpendicular to the plane. Because of its tilted position, Each pole is inclined alternatively towards the sun twice a year. When it is summer in the northern hemisphere, it is inclined towards the sun, and the south pole is away, hence southern hemisphere experiences winter. Similarly, during winter, the north pole is away from the sun and south pole is inclined towards it. Hence it is summer in the southern hemisphere. If axis is perpendicular to the place of ecliptic, every place on the earth's surface would have had 12 hours of day and 12 hours of night, and there would have been no seasons. Twilight and dawn. The period of diffused light between sunset and complete darkness is called twilight. The period between sunrise and full daylight is called dawn.